Elementary Music Festival students. So this is a video for the bass part for Crunchy Crunchy Crunchy. There are actually two bass parts. So this is the first bass part that we will for sure include in our piece in February. I'm going to divide the video up between the A section and the B section. So you'll hear the A section first, then I'll teach the B section, and then at the end you'll hear me put both sections together from beginning to end. Please learn each section slowly, get really comfortable with all the patterns. Then once you're comfortable, then start to put them together. And then your last step would be to put it together with the A section into the B section. Once you feel really comfortable with this part, if you have additional time, please go to the other videos for Crunchy Crunchy and learn additional parts. That will really help us when we get together in in February, just in case we need to make any adjustments to the parting assignments. Happy practicing. All right, this is going to be the bass part for the A section of Crunchy Crunchy Crunchy. There are two main patterns that you're going to learn for this part. And the first pattern is going to be played in measure 1, measure 2, and measure 4. And then the second pattern is going to be played only in measure 3. And then this entire section will repeat. The rhythm for all of the patterns in the A section are going to be ti, 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 ta, rest. So the first pattern is going to start on our little C, and then it's going to move up to your E, and then to your G, and back to C. So just skipping the D and the F for that pattern. Remember, the rhythm was T, 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 ta. So it's going to be C, C, E, G, C, rest. So it sounds like this. C, C, E, G, C, rest. That will be what you play for measure 1, 2, and 4. Then your second pattern, you're going to play it in measure 3. It's going to go to start on our G. So we'll start on our G here, our big G, and it will be G, G, B, D, G. So skipping the A and the C in that one. Still T, 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 ta, rest. So it sounds like this. G, G, B, D, G, rest. So when we put that together, it will sound like this. And again, I'll repeat it because this section is going to repeat. So I'll play it 2 times. 1, 2, ready, and. Repeat. So that's our A section of the bass part for Crunchy Crunchy Crunchy. This video is going to be for the B section of Crunchy 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 for the bass part. I'm going to divide this section up into 2 separate musical phrases or 2 separate parts. Okay, so the first phrase of our B section is going to continue to follow the same rhythm of the A section, which is just that T, 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 ta, rest. And the first pattern is going to start on your F, your big F. It's going to be F, F, A, C, F. So skip your G and your B. Sounds like this. F, F, A, C, F, rest. Then we're going to come up to little C and get the pattern that you should remember from the A section. C, C, E, G, C. Skipping D and F. C, C, E, G, C. Rest. Now we'll go back down, but this time to the G, and we'll get a little G pattern here. It'll be G, G, B, D, G. So skipping A and C. G, G, B, D, G. And then to end the first phrase of the B section, it's going to come back to our little C but the melody is going to be a little different. It's going to be C, 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 D, E. C, 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 D, E. So again, the first pattern was F, F, A, C, F. Then we go to C, 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 E, G, C. Now go to G, 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 B, D, G. Back to C, but melody changes. C, 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 D, E. Okay, so let me play all of that together without talking or stopping in between. So this is the B section, bass part, first phrase of the B section. So practice each of those patterns separately. Then once you get comfortable, then you put them together, and then you'll have your first phrase of the B section. Now I'm going to teach you the second phrase of our bass part for the B section. And the exciting thing is that it starts the exact same way as the first phrase does. So it'll start with that F pattern, and then that going to that C pattern, but then the end's going to be different. So it starts out the same way the first phrase did, which was F, F, A, C, F, rest, C, C, E, G, C, rest. Okay, but now here's the end of the second phrase of the B section. It will start on the little C, and you're going to get the rhythm changes here too. This is where I said earlier that the rhythm was going to change. It's not T, 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 ta anymore. The rhythm for the end of the B section will be T, 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 ta, rest. So again, it's going to start on the little C. We'll have C, C, E, G. So very similar to that C pattern that we've played several times in both the A section and the B section, but it doesn't come back to C here at the end. So we have C, C, E, G. Then it's going to come all the way down to the big G. So you ended it on the little G, and now you're going to go on the big G, and you're going to get G, G, B, D. So each of those separated sounds like this. C, C, E, G. Now it comes down to big G. G, G, B, D. And then to end it, you're going to end with that famous C pattern that you've had in the A section and the B section. So it ends with C, C, E, G, C. So let me play for you that entire ending of our B section. So you have C, C, E, G, 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 B, D, C, C, E, G, C. Okay. Now I'm going to glue that together with the F pattern and the C pattern that come before it, which is exactly how the first phrase of the B section starts and how the second phrase starts as well. So this is the entire second phrase of our B section. F, F, A, C, F, rest. C, C, E, G, C, rest. C, C, E, G, 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 B, D, C, C, E, G, C. So that's the second phrase of the B section. Now I'm going to play for you the bass part for the B section from beginning of the B section to the end of the B section. So phrase 1 and phrase 2 together. So here's the B section. is our entire B section from beginning to end. And that will repeat. So I'll play it one more time for you, and this time I'll repeat it. And the end of this video is going to be me playing the bass part for Crunchy, Crunchy, Crunchy from beginning to end. So the A section with a repeat, and then the B section with a repeat.